You're good.
So this is your weekly wake-up call for what's today? I don't even know what today
Monday,
is.
the 18th of July.
Monday, the 18th of July. I was going to say the 19th, but we're a day behind and $1 ahead. So I'm going to talk to you a little about what you can do for your candidates. Yes, you can donate. Yes, you can. Obviously, you can vote. You can also canvass. And when you find a candidate that you really truly think is the one, you run to that candidate and you do what you can. And I did find one of those candidates, and I did canvass for her yesterday. I actually live on Long Island, and I went to District 10 in Brooklyn. I don't know if anyone knows how the Long Island Railroad runs and how the subways run, but that's a hike, and it was worth it. First off, Yuleen New has been an assembly member for the Assembly District 65 for the state of New York since 2017. I won't go through all of the bills she sponsored and all that, but she is an active assembly member and has sponsored bills. Also, she is truly a grassroots candidate. She has hundreds of people canvassing for her, and she doesn't really have any big money donors out there as opposed to her other candidates running for this seat, which is, by the way, kind of mushed together. It's a really big district at this point. Two Chinatowns, and then you have Battery Park, and you have all sorts of different areas in there in Brooklyn, mushed together, and a gerrymandered district. So this is a new district, District 10. And I'm not going to say anything other than, hey, take a look at her. I am kind of a cynical guy when it comes to this kind of thing, but I was impressed. She's very responsive on Twitter, and you cannot, when you meet her, no one can fake that kind of genuine concern, care, and just responsiveness. I just couldn't, I can't see it. So what I'll say is that when you find a candidate like that, go for it. But you also have to realize that candidates like that don't come along that often. And I was actually speaking at the end of canvassing with someone, and they're like, well, I have an assembly member, this right here over here. She was an assembly member, my assembly member, and she's not as inspiring as Yuleen. And I said, well, does she vote the right way? Yes. Does she push for the right things? Yes. We need those people too. We need all of those people. As long as you're voting the right way and you're voting for people's rights, those people need to stay in. They don't all have to be the inspiring candidates.
Right. Because right now, we are on fascism's doorstep, folks. And, purity tests are great, but not now. Maybe once we, take this country back from the right wing, we can go there again. But right now, the goal here is just, honestly, if the GOP takes power at the midterm, we will not be able to salvage 2024. Do not take the midterms off. You need to be out there and you need to vote. And that's the end of the story, unless you are, okay with all of the stuff that they are planning to do if they take back control. Right. And I don't think you would be very happy with it.
Now, going back to Yuleen for 2 seconds, the one thing I will say about Yuleen is she is the only candidate that has a long history and line of experience with sponsoring legislation. Everyone else was like city council or a mayor or something else. And she actually has experience doing that job. What I will also say is that today, Yulene actually posted a tweet from Newsmax of someone speaking to Lee Zeldin, who is running the Republican running for governor against Kathy Hochul. And basically what the Newsmax anchor or whatever said was that the only thing that Kathy Hochul ever did was be a wife to her husband. And Lee Zeldin basically said she's making a mess of everything. Ow.
Of course he's saying that because he's a right-wing shitbag who doesn't believe in a woman's right to choose. He also doesn't believe in anybody but white men. And, of course he's saying she's making a mess. She's protected a woman's right to choose. She's found a way to fight back against the Supreme Court decision on guns. And, that's a mess to the GOP.
My response was, thank you for reminding me I have to canvass for Kathy Hochul as well. So Lee Zeldin was also the one who said, what was it? The thing about they're going to be forced quarantines. Remember that whole thing about the bill with the forced quarantines when it was actually about Ebola from like 2014? Yeah, that was a couple of years ago.
We need some more, conspiracy theorist Republicans in office. That'll do this country a whole lot of good.
Right. Now, I will say this too. Anyone who lives on Long Island, please message me. Let me know if there's anything you know about this person. Honestly, until very recently, I didn't know that there was even an assembly race in my district. So that's on me. But I found out that there is a Steve Delvecchia who is running for District 9 in my district. There's no information on him. Now, I don't like voting blind. I might do it, but I know my Republican assemblyman, so I might give it a shot. I'm not going to canvass for the guy if I don't know who he is, but I'm looking all over for any kind of information anywhere. The primary was actually canceled for June 28th, and he just became the candidate. So I don't know what's going on with that. But what I will say is do your research. If you do want candidates, just look for those candidates. They're true progressive grassroots, really good candidates are, to me, a rarity. So, I happen to find one, but we also need those people who just vote the right way. So that's what I got right now. I will say one more thing. There's a link that I put in here. It was just an opinion piece where people are asking, well, why do we have to vote in a district that's blue already? There are no true blue districts anymore. Through gerrymandering, through just all sorts of stuff going on, and through just sheer voter apathy, we do not have completely blue districts anymore. So you have to get involved, especially with everything that's going on, everything that we've talked about, all of the suppression of rights, suppression of transgender rights, suppression of, they're talking about out loud. Ted Cruz is talking about reversing the decision on gay marriage. So this is not the time to not vote because, your district is already blue.
Right. Let's not do that again, okay?
Yeah.
Because that's probably, we got not the biggest majority we needed in the Senate. Was everybody just assumed that, Trump was going to be trashed and everything would go with it. we need to hold on to the House, and we need to take the Senate, and we need to take it by a margin. So,
And check out different candidates. Check out Eileen. Check out Jared Polis. Check out Kathy Hochul. Check out the what's the name of the person running for governor in Massachusetts against Jeff Deal?
Maura Healey.
Laura Healey. Check out these different assembly people in your state, governors, all of that. The governors and the assembly people are very, very important at this point. They are your infrastructure to your state government.
Right.
Especially now, especially with that Supreme Court case coming up in regards to redistricting.
Right.
Where your assembly may control that. So that's what I got.
All right. We'll see you on the big show.